Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to my car. Here you are. Oh wait, I didn't unmute it. One more try. Oh wait, no, I did. They heard me. They can
Welcome
hear
to
us.
my
My
car.
car. And here you
That's where
are.
you are.
Here in my
Yep, my
car.
car. It is my
This is
car,
mine.
but it
Now.
won't go far 'cause it was stolen.
It's just a car. It doesn't go. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it got
It went
stole.
away.
They took our stuff. Like the bucket seats and the Christmas lights.
I was using those.
They were
Now I'll
mine.
cry. I wanted some life.
My
Pew
life.
pew.
It sucks.
Pew.
'Cause they took my stuff. Like the VHS of Superman.
um,
The
chat saying I'm
Lion
quiet, Joe.
King. You're quiet.
I'm quiet.
You're
No, I'm not
quiet.
in France. No, I'm in Atlantic Canada, so I'm just 1 hour ahead of Joe. But enough that I guess I can't transmit my beautiful face.
How about wait?
It's because
Oh crap! Hang on.
yeah, Atlantic time. It's
All right, is
actually
that
how do
better?
I sound? How am I
Good.
now?
Wait, no, not now, not now,
How
not
am
now.
I
Yes, now.
now?
Okay, now. Try now. Say now that she sounds good. Um,
Now.
so
What do you think?
we're just reliving a painful memory over here, talking about how the time we had a sick car like the one in the opening, and we went
So
to
the
a
yeah.
bar mitzvah or something, and when we got to our car, there was no car. Uh, Mare, you still there?
Do you remember what I'm talking about, or did I lose you, Joe?
Oh, you're hello.
Hello?
Are you there now?
Hello? Uh I'm speaking. I can hear you, but can you hear me?
I can hear you, but are we synced?
I guess so, if we're speaking to each other.
Uh, what number am I holding up? Say blue.
Blue.
All right. I think there's a delay. But you know.
Well, yeah,
Anyway,
but I also didn't totally understand what you were saying until you said blue, and then I thought about it for a while and I said blue. So I don't know if it's as delayed as you think. I'm just stupid.
anyway,
No,
back to the story.
uh so yeah, I don't know what this is called, but it was a party for like a 12, 13-year-old kid. And
Oh, not a bar
uh
mitzvah.
no, it was not a bar mitzvah. It was, I remember, incredibly delicious Indian food.
Uh-huh.
And and then there was a room that was it was like just for kids, but like there wasn't actually anything really set up except like a rollaway TV. Maybe there was
Oh.
like a couple of little like games or something in there, but it was just where all the kids were hanging out. There's nothing in there, just kids. And we were watching Jurassic Park on this tiny little rollaway TV. Just like everyone like sitting on the floor watching Jurassic Park in the kids' room. And it was one of those nights where, your parents are having so much fun that you cannot get them to go home. Like you're just desperately tired and ready to go home. And your parents are like laughing it up. They're drunk. Well, they weren't drunk. I mean, at least one of them wasn't drunk because they were taking us
Mhm.
home. And but they were laughing it up. They were having a great time, and we're just like pulling on their arms to go home. It's like after 10. It's like super late.
Yeah.
And then finally we drag them out of there. They say all their goodbyes. They were having so much fun. And we it was in Queens, so we were all parked in like a parking garage, like raised up off of the building where the party was. And it took us like, a few minutes to be sure because there were so many levels where the cars were parked to realize that like yeah, our high top van had been stolen.
Yeah.
And we were all crying. They took the Precious, our wonderful car.
We had
with,
a sick car that when we
so
went to
cool.
buy it, we were like, "Wow, this is sick!" about every one of the
Yeah.
features.
Yes. And like the features included like the cup holders were like it was like a little
Adjustable
plastic
cup
panel on the
holder.
wall. Yeah. It was a plastic panel that was like flush with the wall, and you pulled it down, and then you pulled up this little pincer that held the cup in place. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, very adjustable. And we saw that and we were like, sick. And like that alone was sick enough that our parents needed to buy this car. And it was one of those high top vans that like now if you see one driving around, they look so shitty. Like
Yeah.
you see one of those driving around and you hear like
And the car is like,
that's the song.
the car is
That's
sick
the song
now.
of having that car. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah.
Okay,
So we had
judging
that
by
car,
your
but in
laughter, it's not too
1995
bad of a delay.
Yeah, okay, good. So in 1995 we had that car. It was
Right.
brand new. And
Yeah, good shit.
and there were two bucket seats. There was and like a back seat that turned into a bed. So we actually would like use it to drive to Florida, which is also very like boop. Like that's just us going on vacation at Christmas in Florida. But it had a high top, so it had a TV, and we could all sit there and watch this like what was it like a 10-inch TV screen?
Yeah.
Right?
Not even. It was pretty
and
small.
It was a small TV with a VCR, so we could watch videos or we could play Nintendo. And but we only had thankfully we didn't have the Nintendo in there the day it was
Right.
stolen.
We only brought that
But
in the
we-
car on road trips.
Yeah. But we had like, VHSs of like cartoons. We had like we had like Lamb Chops play along on VHS. And we had like
The Lion King on
we had
VHS.
The Lion King on VHS.
Yeah, like one of those VHS tapes that's just like a million public domain cartoons, like the Fleischer Superman.
Yeah, exactly. We had that. And we had a Tasmanian devil pillow, and a Pocahontas pillow.
Yeah, the Pocahontas pillow has appeared in some of my videos.
So yeah, we all stood there and cried because the car was stolen. We were tired and the car was gone. Our favorite car ever, the coolest car.
The cool car.
And yeah, the cool car. And we took we all piled into a taxi to go home crying because the car was gone. And it was like maybe like a month later that somebody found it abandoned, and they found our dad's business card inside, and they called his number. Which in hindsight, cool guy who didn't involve the police at all.
Yeah.
Just like saw the car parked outside his house.
Yeah, because he stole it. He was trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, there's no need to involve the police because I'm a cool guy who found your car. So like we were all like when dad got that call, we were all so excited that the car had been found that we all went together to get it.
Oh.
Okay, so Mutant Astronaut is asking if the Taz pillow was still there. It was. They left the Taz pillow, right?
Oh, I don't remember. I thought maybe we got new pillows, like the Pocahontas pillow replaced it or something.
Oh, you might be right. Maybe the pillows were taken or ruined or something. But like they took the TV, they took the radio, they took all the shit out of the walls of the car,
Yeah.
and they left like their lunch there. They were all like hanging out eating lunch in the car. And they left all of that, and you know, we didn't care very much because we got our car back. Like, we were so happy we got our car back. um but uh yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, it's so hilarious to me now how upset we were about it, but like it was so cool. It was so amazing. And, you know, obviously our parents were devastated. They just bought this car, it got stolen. So we were all very unhappy.
Yeah.
Um,
Although, you know, it was a sick car, and I'm sure the people who stole it also agree.
yeah, yeah, they had a fun night for sure. They drove around in it, they had lunch in it, and they probably left it right after that.
Yeah. How far away was it?
It was like 30, 40 minutes away. I was in Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, all
So,
the shit that you remember way better because you're 4 years
mm,
older than me. I remember it happening, but like all these details I'm hearing for the first time, like the business card or
oh,
and the lunch.
ah, you don't remember the business card or the lunch. Yeah, I feel
No.
like those are essential details for, well, what details do you remember then?
I just remember getting to the place where we parked and the car was gone. I remember, you know, I don't remember the cab ride. I remember us having to take a cab. You know, it's like
Yeah.
vague memories.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, no. I've got it a little better than you. Well, hopefully I've
Yeah,
recreated
you
it
have it
somewhat.
better than me because I'm in the back and you're in the bucket seat and you're on the side that has the radio.
Not always. Wait, you're right. I did always
Yes,
have the side with the
always.
radio.
Because I'm bigger than you!
Yeah, that was there was a real hierarchy when we were little
Well,
bastards.
dad was all for coming up with an equitable system. He said
Yes,
blue eyes and brown eyes. He put
right. So
you and
one
me.
big, one little.
Yeah, yeah, we're the brown eyes and our siblings are the blue eyes.
Yes. But you know, as we aged, we forged different alliances. So no particular alliance could stick.
Well, are you
That one
sure?
did kind of that one did kind
We're
of
doing
you're
this right
shit, you're
now.
right.
The brown eye supremacy.
You're
Well,
right. And I think we are the strongest remaining alliance.
yeah, well,
Unless like our brother and sister are having their own little podcast every week.
you know,
Maybe they are.
I really wish they would get onto ours. I feel like we have to extract stuff out of them.
Yes, we have to ask them about things that we've told the show about so that they can clarify all the things that we've very conveniently forgotten.
They'll embarrass us.
Was the Grand family blended? No, we're all from the same parents. Joe has a twin sister, and then
Yeah.
our parents had children every 4 years, three times.
Mm. So we're playing Diddy Kong's Quest, as some people think it's called and are wrong.
Is that what I call it, or is that what
No,
like
I just like realized recently
people?
that like a lot of people seem to think it's called Diddy Kong's Quest and are like shocked when you tell them that it's actually a pun, Diddy's Conquest.
Diddy's Conquest?
Yeah, like that's just like a really like I don't know bland sounding generic name, Diddy Kong's Quest. It's like
Yeah, why would you call it that? It's like Quest 64.
Quest 64. Yeah, this is gonna kill Final Fantasy 7. Well, I never played it, but I feel like not having played it is all the proof I need that it didn't kill
Well,
FF7.
Quest
Oh fuck.
64 I've never played it, but it has a bit of a cult following these
Mm,
days.
yeah.
I think people like it because it's bad though. Like, I don't think it's actually, it's secretly a good game.
Yeah.
I think if I had to guess, I would say that Quest 64 is like 5% better than you think it is.
Yeah. Well, did N64 have any RPGs? I feel like that was it.
No, they didn't have any RPGs that I can think of. Quest
Um,
64.
yeah. But we're playing this because we couldn't get other games to work, so I got
No,
too
we wanted to do some
frustrated.
ROM hacks. We want to do ROM hacks tonight, but it just didn't work out that way. We'll try that again when we've got a different setup.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry everybody.
But
I feel like we
Diddy
didn't really
Kong's
play this
Quest.
yet on Thingus. We never owned
No.
this game, but it's still, everybody remembers this shit.
Mm-hmm. I never played this game.
Oh, okay.
I used to just get so pissy about sequels. Can you hang by your
Yeah.
hair while you're on the snake?
Can I do what?
Can you hang
Oh,
by your hair when you're on the snake?
no. They would have to make a whole new animation for that.
Yeah.
Um,
The only
but
other
yeah,
RPGs for N64 were Japan exclusive.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. So hard to sell those fucking things in this country.
Hmm.
They made FF
Japanese RPGs.
yeah,
Now
like
we
they
can't
made
get enough of it.
Mystic
Now we're
Quest.
nostalgic for it.
They
Yeah.
made Mystic Quest because nobody really was buying them, and they made a game that was kind of like easier.
They're like a tutorial RPG for Americans.
Yeah, they call it entry level RPG,
Hmm.
but we stopped needing that when we got like Mario RPG and stuff like that. Now Pokemon is probably
Right.
like the entry level RPG.
That's true, yeah.
But yeah, like something that pissed me off about this game is that like for years it's like the same price. It was like you'd go to Sears and it would still be $70, which is like more than like the baseline of 60.
Jesus. Yeah, no. A sequel that like reused sprites from the original
Yeah,
should not be $70.
no. I mean, this game's fine. Wait, did we play it? I think we did. We should play the third game because it sucks.
It sucks. Is
Well,
it also Super Nintendo?
yeah. Here, let me switch to that because you've probably never seen that. I feel like I remember playing this on Thingus. There's like a clip of us playing it. What is it called? It's called Dixie's Double Trouble, which is
Oh yeah,
confusing
maybe I played a
because
little of this.
it's the third game, but uses the word double.
Yes, that is confusing. Oh
Dixie's
right, and
Triple Trouble.
She's got this himbo.
Ugh. I hope not.
What's
I don't
his
know
name?
what their relationship is. He's Kitty Kong. I hate him.
Mm.
I hate him a lot. It's like Kitty Kong is just like one of the things that makes this game like just aesthetically unappealing.
Mm.
Like I feel like these games just suffered aesthetically the more they made them. The first game is just so like premium, and then this game is just like so crumbus.
Mm. I haven't even seen a level yet. Just a lot of cutscenes.
Yeah, it's all a lot of crap you have to get through. There's a boat that who cares? But then yeah, there's levels. And the game is fine. It's perfectly cromulent, as I always say. But it's not like the point. I think the point was like they were making a game that you'd never seen anything like before. And this game is something you've seen anything like.
You've seen like yeah, exactly. Yeah, the ropes seem fun.
Yeah, but it's all like the exact same stuff from the last game.
Right.
I was talking to myself on one of the previous Thinguses about this. I want to see what you think. The idea that like I don't really care about genre. It's not even about that. It's like even though I'm not really consciously thinking about it, I think the reason, like the motivation for finishing a game or like at least like getting through a game is like the story. Like the plot or like the aesthetics is like so much more powerful than the gameplay. Does that
Yeah.
make any sense?
Oh, well, that's definitely what I'm counting on in my games.
Right.
I rope people in because they have to play through the story.
Yeah.
And that ultimately the gameplay is just like a little busy box that you play with while you're watching the story unfold.
Yeah.
The story is the reason you're sticking around and you're finishing the game.
Well, like, you know, with Mario games, like, you have to save the princess. She's in dire need. It's like, that's
Yeah.
what's motivating you.
Yeah.
But,
And
like,
like yeah, and
that's
like
what you want. What Mario wants is different. Mario just wants more levels. He just wants to go woohoo.
you don't think Mario cares about saving the princess.
No, he's happy that there's another game for him to jump around in. You, on the other hand,
Right.
are concerned about the princess's well being. But yeah, like
Yeah,
I think that like when it comes to finding a game like a genre like you know a Metroidvania, I just can't get interested because it's not about you know liking more of a genre that I've been into. I think it's like the game
mm,
pulls me in with something so much deeper that it's like they turn the genre into a compelling story, which you could easily not do if you design it differently. You know, Metroid, you have to save the world. You have to save the universe from the aliens.
um,
Castlevania, you gotta
the
save the world from Dracula.
yeah, yeah.
It's not quite the same if you're just not like vibing with the story.
hmm No, no, when the story sucks, I'm not in. Like I'm not on board, you know? And when the game gets the slightest bit frustrating, I'm out because it's like I don't give a fuck about helping this character.
Yeah.
I don't give like what is my objective here? I don't give a fuck about that. I'm supposed to help this person.
Yeah, like
Why?
Braid. It's like you're playing this game. Why? We're not telling you. All right, fuck you then.
I'll
You
turn it
find
off.
out at the end. No, you don't. I'm finding out never. Oh, whoops, I just did
Closing
this,
the
didn't I?
window. I'm mommy, I'm closing I'm pressing the red button to close the game on my Macintosh.
Mummy, did you know that the Macintosh computer has a button on the keyboard that lets you switch it on and off?
I love this little lord. He loves his Macintosh computer and he thinks everyone in the world has a Macintosh computer too.
Well, he knows that it's like a class thing to have a Macintosh computer. He's a little
Mm.
lord. I'm a little lord who loves berries and cream. He's got a little bowl haircut and he loves berries and cream starbursts.
Okay, and he's played by a 35-year-old man, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's another Thingus. I knew a guy who had hair like that, and people called him the berries and cream dude. I don't know what he was doing with that hair.
I lose you there, Joe?
Yeah, a couple times, yeah.
Uh-oh. I wonder whose problem that is.
Uh, well, I'm not losing internet.
Hmm. It could be me. I'm at an Airbnb.
Yeah,
Who knows what this fucking internet is like.
you don't have
If it
a
stays bad,
VPN, do you?
I don't think so. No, I don't. If it stays bad, I can switch to phone data. At least that'll be consistent.
Okay.
Berries and cream is from like that's like That's like, I feel like that's like the early age of like that Adult Swim style humor that you put in commercials that are like for, boys ages like 13 to 21.
Uh-huh.
Um 13 to 35, let's be honest. And where it's just like something like totally like fucking random and epic happens, and then the commercial ends and they never even talk about the product.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they had like the same Adult Swim writers doing commercials for the channel back then.
Yes. Yeah, totally. Yeah, they were writing to
There,
the aesthetic of the
there
channel.
was a million of those Skittles commercials in that era. Those were funny. I remember laughing. I mean, I
Mm.
don't really like the product, but it didn't matter. I still
You
like the
don't like
commercials.
Skittles?
Not really. I
Interesting.
I always liked M&Ms more, and now I feel like M&Ms just like taste like dirt.
Oh yeah, no, M&Ms are gross. I don't eat them. Well, I'm vegan, but like even if I wasn't, they're not.
Yeah, I think I lost you again. This fucking
Yeah,
guy.
I'm definitely experiencing some lag on my end.
Do you have like anything you can do about it? Can you
Can
switch the
I change
data?
the, yeah, how would I change the quality on the video?
But you're not showing video.
Well, I'm seeing it.
Oh, on my video. Here, let me
Yeah.
cast it with lower quality.
Oh, that might help.
Yeah, just 480p. How's that?
Yeah, I mean, it looks the same.
All right. Well, it's a fucking Super Nintendo game, so it should look the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, let's
Yeah.
give this a shot. What were we talking about? I think I lost you again.
Hello, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch over to data because I'm dropping a
Yeah.
lot.
Okay.
Be right back. Berries and cream.
Berries and cream. How about now? Are you good? Did I lose you again? Thingus, more like fuckus. Got him stuckus. Stuckix playing this fuckus game.
Oh no, you're stuckus with fuckus.
Oh, you're back.
How am I sounding? I'm back. How
You
does this
sound
sound?
good.
Okay, we'll see if this is better.
Um, yeah, like these games kind of just like I don't know, like I usually think of it as like kind of like a radioactive element. It's like you have a pile of radioactive material, and every time you use it, it's reduced by half. So like this is like
Mm,
half of half.
yeah,
It's still
yeah,
got
no,
some of the
it definitely
googe.
feels. Yeah, yeah, it's a little juicy in places, but
Yeah. This
yeah,
music I
like
think is
I like
pretty
the.
good.
I can't hear it, but I
Uh,
think some of the I think some of the villains look good.
yeah.
Some of them are cute. Yeah, that guy's cute.
I don't like this elephant though. I
Um,
want to punch him. He sucks.
no, I don't like the elephant either. And too similar to the rhino.
Yeah. Yeah, he's I don't know what
It's
it is. I just hate him.
It's not fun to be an elephant, just like it's not fun to be an elephant in Super Mario Wonder.
I don't like being an elephant. I don't know if there's a game
No,
where you're an elephant that doesn't piss me off.
yeah. Can
This
anyone think of a game?
It's like you ever play like a Mickey Mouse game? He's just like a fucking idiot smiling the whole time. I hate that. Just like making no emotion, just like, oh, I'm an elephant.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that fucking face in the like on the life UI. It
Yeah.
sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah. Also, like his trunk is very, very sickly looking. Not a good elephant's trunk.
Well, they must have had a feeling that like this needs to be the last one. Although, yeah, this was 1996, so they were already done with Super Nintendo games entirely.
Yeah. Yeah. This kind of came out like at the very tail end of the console's life, right?
Yeah, except monkey gorillas don't have tails, so it's just the ass end. Oh wow, this game
Diddy's gonna
deleted it.
fuck. What is
But you
it?
know, they
Oh,
still had David Wise. He was good.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then DK64, they got Grant Kirkhope, and the music's kind of bleh. It's all right.
Mm,
It's like you
I
know,
mean,
Disneyland version of this. This sucks.
yeah,
Fucking
this
hate this.
sucks.
All right, I know what to
Yeah,
do
it's
now.
for babies. It's for babies and it sucks. Why is it like throw the barrel off of this platform? That sucks. Mad. I'm an angry gamer.
Well, you know, like even as a kid, you know that something is like expensive because your mom won't let you forget it. So it's like if a game isn't good, everyone in the house is gonna be stressed out. There's, you know, I don't know exactly what our parents were thinking when they didn't buy this, but I kind of agree with them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I mean the first Donkey Kong Country guaranteed months of fun for the kids.
Yeah.
And then this one, I don't think that they believed that.
No, I mean it's just the same thing again. It's like when Pokemon
Yeah.
did Pokemon Yellow, Crystal, something, Pokemon Red,
Yeah.
Blue, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Pokemon Bluish
Pokemon
Green.
Orange. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But like that
Yeah,
that first
man,
Pokemon was 2 games they had to buy, and we really played the shit out of those.
yeah, we did it. We played that for like years. Yeah, I know I'm sounding like Beavis and Butthead just saying this game sucks, but like look how annoying it is when the elephant dies. Like it sucks when the elephant's like ah and like dies. Just fuck off.
Yeah, I'm
I
done
think
being the elephant.
why do you have to
It's
be the
like,
elephant for so long?
yeah, you have to be him. It's like you don't ride his back where he can conveniently
Yeah.
get killed on purpose, and you don't have to
Yeah,
see his ass anymore. They make you use him, as opposed to the elephant buddies, or you know, the animal buddies in the first game were all just like optional.
Right. Yes.
And look, they're making me
Yeah, you have to
backtrack.
beat him.
It's like dumb.
Ugh, dumb.
But yeah, like
Why
this
are they
shit.
making me back?
This shit would be in Sears in that game section until Sears went out
70
of
bucks.
business.
Yeah, they never lowered the price. They just went out of business. They didn't even clear it out cheaper than that. Oh,
But you know, Rare moved on to better things like GoldenEye.
right, right. They did do good things on the N64. Just like no more of these Donkey Kong games.
Yeah. Yeah, like
There's
when,
still copies in the Sears and Hicksville, yes.
I feel like this is a good example of what I was talking about before. That like if the story isn't good, you don't care. Like I'm not even trying to play well because I hate my
Yeah.
character.
You hate the guy, yeah. Yeah, no, right, right. Your desire to play well comes from how much you enjoy the character.
Yeah, like
And I
you were
mean,
talking about how Braid guy is a stupid little fucker and you don't really like him.
yeah, yeah. He's the little boy that plays the Macintosh computer.
Mummy,
Mommy,
I'm wearing
mommy.
my Sunday best. I'm ready for my 35 minutes of gaming time. You promised 5 extra minutes.
Because I was such a good
I
boy.
was such a good boy at the function. I didn't pout. Bye. But you know, this is one of those games I would just like play on the Doom computer and just emulate this on the Doom computer. Oh, that's death.
Oh, the Doom computer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, in like 1999 or something.
Mm. Oh man, that thing's pretty great. Well, let's see. What else? What else is
What else
there?
is there
What else
um
is there? What
to
happened
talk
this week?
about?
Yeah. I feel like there was some shittest that happened this week, but I don't remember what it was.
There was some shittest, yeah. They discontinued Animate. Everybody's been mad about that. Everyone's mad at
Oh
Adobe
yeah.
again. It's always Adobe
Yeah.
pissing people off, and it you know they don't care until it starts affecting them financially, and then they reverse the
Mm.
decision, and it's just like everybody got mad. Now is everyone's just mad, and yeah, I don't know. I'm getting tired
Mm.
of that
Well,
discourse. Do you actually want to talk about it?
well, I mean, I feel like there's something to talk about, but yeah, I don't care about the discourse around it.
Yeah,
Like I feel like we all understand that if Adobe was ever like a legitimate, you know, developer of art programs for professionals and not just a company that vacuumed up all of the software and gate kept it behind a subscription fee and you know forced AI into every possible thing they could. Like, you know, we all understand that this company sucks, and like obviously they're making extremely useful software that people will buy once and keep forever is not
yeah,
in any way aligned with their goals as a company.
yeah.
And we're all mad about that for years at this point. You know, I wasn't paying for much of that shit before they sucked,
No,
and I ain't paying for it now. So nothing changes on my
nothing
end. I've
changes. Yeah, me
always
neither. Because I'm still using a
I've
30-day trial from 25 years ago.
exactly exactly. I was talking to someone about this the other day that like I still use a version of Manga Studio from like the year 2005 that
Yeah,
I
this
used
fucking
when I first
emulator
started
is from
Octopus Pie.
2004. Look at this shit. It's like
Yeah.
you go about
Yeah.
it looks like it's from 2004.
Yeah, you can play unsupported software. It's okay.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can.
emulate it if you have to.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can emulate all versions of fucking Flash probably on Linux.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just people don't like to
So,
hear that. They're upset when you tell them that there's an alternative. They want to be mad, I think.
well, you know, I think what they want is for their software to be supported, so they're never worried that they're going to like, you know, that the software is going to deteriorate and one day Windows will update and they won't be able to run it anymore. But
Yeah.
like at any point in the past decade plus that Adobe has been getting shittier and shittier, you have had the opportunity to get off of this train and stay where you are, right? You at
Yeah.
any point you can say, I'm not updating anymore. Whatever it takes to use the version that I like, I'm going to stay there. I'm not going to update anymore because, frankly, the software is stable. And the
Yeah.
only thing that would ever prevent me from using this stable software is if Windows deliberately changed their operating system to not make it compatible. But even then, there are like endless support communities for, improving software compatibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, I understand this stuff is in danger, but like if it's in Adobe's hands, it's always in danger too. You have
Yeah.
no choice but to use something that is not guaranteed to work forever. That is the choice that we have, with open source shit and with corporate owned shit. Like you're going to at some point run the risk that everything you make could be rendered obsolete and not be playable anymore. So
Yeah.
put it on a fucking VHS tape. Put it on something that we've had for a while. And like hold on to it however the fuck you can, because this isn't getting better. Like software obsolescence is going to continue to be a problem. So like
Yeah.
print that photo out, like get that shit on
That's
something
almost
else.
basically what Adobe said. It's like we're about to render all Flash files unusable, so turn them into MP4s, guys.
Oh, is that what they said? That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Well, you should do it. You should do it because, otherwise you are running on the prayer that there's going to remain like this open source community that is willing to keep making Flash files playable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are open source Flash projects, but none of them are ever going to be as good as the real thing. It's like Coca-Cola with the recipe.
Well, it's just hobbyists working on it. You can't count on that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't.
So,
There were
yeah.
some great Flash tools developed over the years, but most of those people are moved on.
Yeah, so that's a sign, okay? I'm not saying I'm not saying don't advocate for continued support of these platforms, but know that from here on out and for a while now, this format has been in danger. And proceed with caution if you're going to make if you're going to invest a massive amount of time into a project with it. Know that like this format is on shaky ground.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'm developing. Oh, go ahead.
oh sorry. I was just gonna say like I really don't like the like pushback when you tell people there's always Blender. It's like, no, there isn't. It's like I don't want to learn Blender because it's too hard. And Blender has the community. It did take me forever
to learn grease pencil.
It's true. I was really
no,
resistant.
I don't think anyone. I don't think anybody should. I don't think it's really very helpful to say to somebody just learn right?
Yeah.
Because it's going to take a long time. What I'm saying is that things have been deteriorating for a long time and they're going to continue to deteriorate. So now Adobe has thrown you a little more time, okay? They're still supporting Animate for now, which means you have time to learn some new software.
Right.
I just think at some point the onus is on people to be less dependent on these programs to begin with because they are owned by these companies.
Right. Right. If it's not owned by a company, then nobody can ever take it away. I mean, I don't even like they don't own Flash really. They don't sell Flash, so how do they even own it? It's like they own a version of it, but I don't even use that. It's like they can't take it from me.
No,
just kill me.
No,
just fucking kill me. They can take me away. But yeah, like,
but you have learned grease pencil though. It took you a while, but you did do it.
I did, and I'm glad I did. And well, yeah, I just think like that's your options. You have options, but that's like the best one. And yeah, it still kind of sucks, but it couldn't suck as much as Adobe.
I mean, you know, if you were like, you know, if you're making animation on paper and shooting it on camera, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, um, you had to learn how to use a fucking computer.
Right. Right, and
Because
people definitely didn't want to do that. I mean, they
no.
they definitely lost something by switching to computers. The like original
Oh yeah.
animators with all their decades worth of skills, just like all that just shit just got forgotten. They stopped doing it on
Yeah.
paper. Uh, well, I guess I can't really support
It's
that.
no, no. It's tragic that the old ways got lost, but also the old ways were like totally unfeasible for anybody who didn't have Disney money.
Right.
And
But
even
they
Disney is
try to
outsourcing it.
artificially keep that going by making these programs just unaffordable.
Mm, right, right. Well, yeah. I mean, like anime when Macromedia was making Flash, what did Flash cost?
Probably like
Wasn't it? I remember
$200,
it
right?
being under $200. Yeah, $200. All right. So like if you're like a college student, you're probably gonna buy it, right? You probably get like a student deal on it, probably pay like $130 or something,
Okay.
right? That that is feasible for
Yeah.
somebody with like, just a little bit of money to get going. And it is, how long does it take you to pay $200 for the Adobe suite? Like 10 months, right? Or what is it, like 20 bucks a month for the Adobe suite? 30 bucks a month?
Yeah, it's that every year. It's like, yeah, you
Yeah.
get updates, but like you can never own it. You have to keep paying or they take it.
Yeah.
It
No,
self-destructs. It's like sick.
yeah. Updates are not worth that. You don't need updates for software that is stable. You don't need it to be updated all the time. So, uh, that's just like that. Uh, that shit's so unnecessary, and and it's not feasible for somebody to be just paying hundreds of dollars for Animate every year,
Yeah.
forever.
No, it's like this fucking game. You already bought it.
Yeah, you already bought it. It's yours. It should be.
But that's been
So
forgotten
yeah, I
too.
mean,
The idea that you make a deal and it's a fair deal and not just like forever. You have to come crawling back to these bastards.
yeah. No, I mean, and they've had a stranglehold on this for a long time. And like, Apple fucked the entire Flash internet world, right?
Right.
Like they wouldn't support Flash in Safari. So like half of the world stopped using Flash. And then, that's it for for Flash on the web. Um so like the writing has been on the wall for a long time that like yes, this software is really useful, but you are going to increasingly be operating at your own risk making things in this program.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I when I work on something, I need freaks to work on it with me because I'm like, I need you to use Flash 8. Is that cool? And they're like, well, give it a shot, I guess. It's like I feel
Uh-huh.
awkward asking, but like to me it makes perfect sense.
Right, right. Well, yeah, and then everything is compatible. Well, no, I
And my
have
little
everyone who works
freaks,
with
they're
me.
with me on this, but nobody else. It's like when people are like, "Can I use Animate CC?" I'm just like, ugh, no,
Yeah. No, no, I
no,
can't. You can't communicate with them when they're using that.
no. They
No, I
intentionally
mean,
made it so you can't use those files in my version. They could have made it so
ugh,
it didn't suck. They purposely
yeah.
chose to be draconian about it.
Mm, yeah, yeah, no. It's I don't know. I think you just need to like have your own tools that you swear by and then, you know, do everything you can to refresh your safety
Chub,
in having those tools.
wait, up in the dark.
Wait.
Pues. Pues. Retweet. Pues. No. Oh, the bird's invincible. I was trying to protect him. But yeah, like I I love Blender and Flash. I haven't given anything up. I still use Flash.
Yeah. But so this is kind of irrelevant to you.
It is, but like I also, see a lot of people who still use Flash are upset about this, and it's like, well, Flash is still as beloved by everybody else as it is by me.
Yeah.
It would be
So
wonderful
maybe
for if there was a just like a blender of Flash, like a open source remake that somehow loads up your FLAs. That's asking for a lot, so I'm not holding my breath.
No, I just don't know. Well, maybe some developers will be radicalized by this stuff with Adobe.
That is my darkest hope. It has been happening, but people have been complicit about it. They've been accepting it because the deal sucks, but they'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. But that's just been getting worse. I mean, everybody. I feel
they
like
don't deserve your money.
No, I feel like increasingly people are resentful of the tech companies that have fucked with them in the last few years. And like increasingly are saying, well, fuck you. I don't have to be dependent on you anymore. Fuck you. And I'd like to see more of that.
I made a change.org petition a few years ago that was tell Adobe to re-release Flash, the old versions. Make them free or cheap. Put it on Steam for $5. Please do that.
Right.
And they did not do shit about it. Wait, no, they did do something about it. No. I made that petition, and somebody was like, yeah, he's right. And they just uploaded every version of Flash to archive.org, made a neat little website with all the serial numbers on it. It was great. And then Adobe had that shit taken down.
Yeah, they took it down.
So they took it down, and then a couple years later, they decided, oh, we don't even make enough money from this to justify it, so who cares? AI, right. Dog food, diarrhea, ponderosa. Like, you like dog food, right?
Yeah. No, so I do think that people who are upset about this, you have a little more time, right? You can still use Flash for your next project, but now is the time to learn another piece of software while you have time. Not when next time Adobe fucks you.
Right.
Now. I really do think that's the best way to approach this.
Yeah, this is a chance to you don't have to give it up just yet. I mean, it sounds like they were going to make it so your files just all were unusable, and they went back on that because of the backlash. Yeah, they were saying like you won't be able to access .fla files.
Holy shit.
Well, I guess yeah, like the idea was like you pay for this program to use it. So if you ever stop paying, which will make it impossible for you to pay, then it just breaks.
Well, it can't even be like a read-only kind of thing.
I think that's where they're going now, but only after just 1 million people told them to get fucked, and their stock price went down.
Stupid. Their stock price went down, yeah.
It's like people desperately want this to be legitimate. It's kind of like me with ROMs. I think they should just sell ROMs. I would pay a small price to pay this as a ROM. But like they won't do it.
Sure.
So I guess fuck you is the only option.
Yeah, fuck you is the only option. This is what they've reduced us to.
They don't want us to have a healthy relationship with them. They want to make extra money. They want to squeeze value out of us.
Yes.
Not exactly. Another elephant.
Fucking elephant again.
I don't even want him to succeed.
He looks like Elephant the elephant.
Yeah, I don't want him to succeed either.
No.
He's not fun. If fun is in your name, that's very suspicious. You're not fun.
Yes. Yeah, you're not fun.
I'm
Find the core.
fun. Don't.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck. You know, it's actually not that cold here. It's been snowing all day since I got here, but it's like actually less freezing cold than Philly.
Oh
And
God.
uh the the snow is nice. It's like big chunky snowflakes. It's
Uh-huh.
beautiful.
Man, it's been
I
so
like it here.
goddamn cold. It's so cold that like all the
It's been
snow
horrible.
froze into triangles. It's like low
Oh my
poly.
God, it's horrible. Yeah, it's
Although
not
it,
even nice snow. You can't make a
well,
snowball out of it.
no, I have to admit I had a lot of fun the other day. Just like you pick up like a slab of that frozen snow and you just throw it down. That is
Throw it.
satisfying.
Yes.
You step
Yeah,
on
me
it
and
and it
Oscar have been doing a lot
cracks
of that.
into triangles. It becomes smaller triangles.
Yeah, Oscar has been loving like stepping on it and trying to like, see if his weight will make it crack or not. But enough is enough. Like Heidi hates this. My poor
Yeah.
dog is like she can't get a scent out there. She's so miserable in the cold.
Yeah, I like just put her down onto just like a pile of ice, like frozen snow. She just stood there like not knowing what to do.
She just stands there looking lost. It's terrible.
Oh, oh, Papa.
Lopsy said, just like how Doug Funny isn't funny.
Just like Doug Funny isn't funny. No.
Yeah, awfully suspicious that he's got the word funny in his name. Funny.
Well, fuck you, Roger. Yeah, I mean he's a cartoonist, but he's not trying to make funny cartoons. He's making like really self-indulgent
Political cartoon.
superhero crap. Political.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll just be like the funny side, like funny corner.
And it's like intentionally misleading. You read it and
Yeah.
it's like a really serious comic about like Quail Man.
It's about George W. Bush. He posted on the internet in the early 2000s.
I mean the internets.
On the internets.
Yeah,
It's a
back when
series of two.
politicians didn't use the internet and they didn't know how to call it anything.
They
The
didn't know what it was.
internets.
Yeah, the internets. Yeah, Obama was the first like tweeting president.
Yeah. Thanks,
Remember when he
Obama.
won? Yeah, yeah, you really need to do a thanks Obama for that one. Remember when they gave him the Nobel Peace Prize and he tweeted humbled.
I did not.
Ugh, motherfucker. It was like in 2008, like just as he was
Humbled.
becoming president. Humbled.
He's like accepting the Nobel Peace Prize as he's becoming president.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Like before he'd done anything?
I'm pretty sure before he had done anything, he got the Nobel Peace Prize. I think so, right? Because
Oh,
when did they give it out?
brother.
In January? They gave it out in January. He got it in January
First
2008.
week of his
I'm not
presidency.
fucking kidding. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Can someone confirm or deny?
It's like,
what
how
I'm
do you
saying?
even
I'm
know
almost
what he was
entirely
referring to? He could be humbled by anything. He's getting an Oscar
humbled.
because it's also Oscar season.
Well, that was the thing that was so novel that that Obama reacted in real time to that.
Mm.
Everyone was talking about how Obama got it on Twitter, and he tweeted humbled. Humbled.
Strange. Humble. Humbled. It's like the Kendrick Lamar song. Sit down, bitch. Be humble.
He's like thinking.
That's another classic one-word tweet. Thinking.
Yeah, thinking.
Like,
Well, that
it's
was
like
just his bio.
it's like when you ask an AI and you give it way too many things to think about, it'll be like thinking.
Thinking.
Thinking about AI. Getting AI to think about AI.
Thinking about deleting all of my tweets and going away for a while. That's thinking.
That's what he decided on. That's the thought that came out of it.
Yeah, thinking I'll disappear for a while. Oh, speaking of people who disappeared for a while, do you want to talk about how he's back?
He's back. I can see there's games to play and something fair.
I don't remember. Oh wait, a county fair.
It's like, come to the Belmont Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Belmont
Where do you
Fair.
think? All at the Belmont Fair. Yeah, that commercial, the Belmont Fair would announce it would announce itself. The first thing you hear is "We're back." It's like, oh shit, they're back, and that's Neil Gaiman right now.
Some nightmare person. I'm back. All right, you alien assholes. Just the light shining on his eyes. I'm back.
I'm back.
So
yeah,
I haven't paid much attention to this, but from what I can tell, Neil gave it a shot.
Yeah,
he tried to come back.
He tried to come back, and it didn't stick. Well, I mean, we haven't seen too many days of this yet.
It didn't go well. His first.
Is he releasing a book or something? Because this is what Kanye did last week. He's like, I'm nice now.
Yeah, no. The book's not done. So
all right.
So he's basically just he wants to announce a book is what he wants to do. He doesn't even want to release one, which is like, motherfucker, okay? If you're gonna write a book, write it, and people will decide for themselves whether they want to read it. Don't you dare hype it. You're not allowed to like coast on your existing goodwill to promote a new book before it's even finished.
Yeah.
Write the book.
Yeah, just write the book. We'll judge you from the ground up like everybody else. I think about that line from Hercules all the time. Now you're just like everybody else.
Isn't it just
peachy?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, look, Neil, I probably won't read I wouldn't read your new book anyway, but like if somebody is struggling with squaring who you are to them through your work and who you've presented yourself as in this testimonial, just like, instead of being everybody's beloved little boy, you're now like, history's greatest monster. What do you got? Right.
Yeah, like maybe show us how you deserve all that fucking money, because I get it that it's hard to write under pressure of like everyone fucking hating you, but if I could do it, he can do it. Well, yeah,
it's true. Use that feeling.
Yeah, I mean, you don't make me see your like, it's not an apology, but an apology would be just as stupid. It's like, I'm innocent. Like, no, you're not. You're demanding. You constantly demand your attention. You're just like John Lasseter with your grubby little hands getting all over Miyazaki's book and his body. His body of work has been violated by John Lasseter's hands. He's inserted himself.
The way he puts those hands on a woman's shoulders.
Or worse, on a woman's thigh.
Oh, that's so fucking gross, dude. So fucking disgusting. Go away.
Yeah, he still won't go away. they just like announced a new Skydance movie with Brad Bird. I don't care. You had your shot.
Oh yeah,
It's
no.
time for you to retire.
Yeah, go away. And that's
Or
the
like,
thing, like
I don't know,
Neil
maybe
is
make shit by
Gaiman's, like,
yourself.
60 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, make some shit that like maybe in your lifetime no one reads, but like maybe someday people will come back to it, you know? That's really the best you can hope for at this point. If you really still believe you're an artist, you know? Like make a book and have it get a tepid reaction, but a few people think it's great. And that's
Right.
really all you can hope for, dude. Some
That's,
people might
everyone
think it's
has to
amazing.
deal with that. You just don't want to because
Yeah.
you've been famous in the fucking 90s. Like it's for fucking
Exactly.
over. It's fucking over for fucking ever.
Yeah, well, because you took your fame and you used it to abuse people. And that's like that you don't get to use that fame again to try and like curry favor with people.
But like the thing is like for me is like even if what he's saying is true, I still think that he is just like demanding of everyone to give him everything. It's like it sort of like just
Right.
becomes true in my mind even when I try to like think about how it could be not true, and I'll still hate him.
You'll still fucking hate him. Well, then, you know, I again, like, if you feel that you've been falsely accused, show me the book that comes out of that. Like, seriously, I would find that more interesting than this is just like so fucking mundane. You know, just like some mundane fucking evil asshole shit to do is to come back, profess your complete innocence and link to an absolutely demented multi-part Substack blog post about why you're innocent.
They've done some investigative reporting. I think you'll really enjoy.
It's
There's
so
a wonderful
fucking
podcast about it.
pathetic, dude.
I think you'll really like it.
It's, my God, it's so fucking pathetic. Like, okay, like, all right, I didn't read any of that shit. I've read like enough of it that I was like, I've seen enough. I see
Yeah.
what this person's doing. They're just like a stupid Substack conspiracy theory person. And, but let's give them full benefit of the doubt. And, oh, I can't say this now. My son's in the room, but I will say.
Oh, brother.
Let's give him full benefit of the doubt that the women were lying about how much they consented to it.
Yeah.
He's still like craning my head. Like he still like fucked them in front of his kid, right?
Yeah.
Like
He didn't deny that part.
well, it's impossible to deny because there was a text conversation between him and his wife about it, or a text conversation that corroborated it between like the woman and his wife, where
Yeah.
she was like, "This is what he did.
Untrue.
He did this in front of your kid."
Like
He did this in front
like
of
there's
your
like
kid.
a text of him admitting it.
No, well, there's a text of the woman telling his wife that he did it, and then his wife responds with, did the kid have his headphones on?
Right. I remember that now. All this shit I forgot.
Like definitely happened.
Definitely happened.
Just based on that, right?
Just based on that.
Just based on that, right? Come on.
Well, yeah, like
Come on.
look how little he gives a shit just in general. It's like he's not even talking about how fucked up it is that like victims are made every day. You know, he's really just talking about how fucked up it is that he's lost out on millions of dollars, that he's a social pariah, me. It's like it's
Yeah,
got to
he's
be
not
about
considered a
me.
feminist.
Where's me?
Yeah.
What me get? Mummy? When do I get to
he's
have
so
coitus?
It's so selfish. Like it is
Yeah.
so incredibly selfish.
Yeah.
And I just like I can't have an ounce of sympathy for that.
He's
And
had his
also all that
fucking
shit, all
chance.
that yeah, he had his fucking chance. Fuck off. Just
Fuck
go.
off.
Be
Yeah,
gone.
and write your book. I'm not gonna read it, but I don't read any of his books. I think that if you have anything to be apologized to for, then fucking show us
Yeah.
what it is. Just make it.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
This
what
is
do
the
you have
same
to
shit
say
with
for
Kanye.
yourself?
It's like Kanye is I'm so sorry. Is like he's apologizing for anti-Semitism by buying a full-page ad in the Wall Street Journal. What do you think we all read
Yeah,
that like it's the
yeah.
fucking Torah? It's like the apology is more anti-Semitic than the anti-Semitism. Fucking idiot. And I know that his music is gonna just be like cromulent AI generated human music, but who fucking cares? If it's good, then great. I'm not gonna deny it if it's good. I'm not gonna reject it based on what dumb shit he's tweeted because it's music. It's not the same thing. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're
Oh, no.
not. And
Yeah,
and
no,
I don't
listen
I don't
to
forgive him because I don't even feel like I need to. I'm not mad at you. I just
no.
like you're a fucking idiot. That's all.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's just like I used to think you were cool and now I think you suck. And it doesn't even really have to do with whether I believe you're anti-Semitic or mentally ill or not. Like anti-Semitic and or mentally ill. It's just like, no, dude, like that never mattered to me. I just wanted you to like shut up and make some music. And instead you've just become this. And this is all you are now. And
Yeah.
your music is just like is just like a tweet made into a song, like that Heil Hitler song he did. It's just like you're just like did you see that video?
No.
Hitler, I love Hitler now.
I like
I love
Hitler.
Hitler.
Hitler was white.
I mean, Hitler was white. So I've been following Kanye long enough that I remember him in like I want to say like 2008 or so, showing up to some event with swastikas on his clothes,
Oh my
like
god.
wearing swastikas on his clothes, and then when people reacted really badly to that, being like, I'm sorry I did that. I just like, it's like this, it's like this powerful image, and I thought maybe, I could recontextualize its power if I wore it. Like just like some, some like 13-year-old punk who wore a swastika for the first time in his life. And like he's literally still at that level with it. He's been
Yeah.
this way this whole time, where he's just like, I'm not, I'll just say, well, why not? Why not? And just like that, just like bitchy little boy energy. And like that means, that I could never like seriously say to anybody like, Kanye West makes me feel unsafe in America. Like, no, he's just so fucking stupid,
Yeah.
But it used to not matter to me because his music spoke for itself. And I just haven't felt that way in a long time now.
Yeah. Well,
This overwhelmed the music.
it's like with J.K. Rowling. They get addicted to the instant gratification. They don't care if it's good or bad attention. They just know that they're winning.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's it's too bad. I liked him for a very long time, and I just
Yeah.
I just lost I lost my taste, Now it tastes bad.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah, I guess the biggest news all week was the Epstein files, that like there's millions of
Yes.
documents and J.K. Rowling is in them because like
Yeah, J.K. Rowling.
she was like signing her name JX, and people just like
Yes.
figured it out even though her name was blotted out.
Yes. No, it's obviously her. She's like, all right, wordsmith, what have you got for me? God, stupid fucking bitch. Fucking dumb. You suck, you shitty author,
Yeah.
shitty writer. Also
Like-
extremely entitled to attention. wrote
Yeah.
under a pseudonym, and then immediately abandoned that the second it wasn't the attention she wanted.
Yeah. It's like, you know, when I say like just write your fucking book, dude. I don't I'm not being entirely honest because I know there's nothing for him to say. He has nothing to do. He's in his 60s and he's not thinking about the same shit that made him famous.
No, no, he doesn't. Yeah, exactly. You're kind of calling his bluff that he has
Yes.
anything at all to say.
Yeah, just
at
write
this point.
your
Yeah.
fucking dumbass book, dude. That sucks.
Yeah. But you know, if your writing lasts, withstands the test of time, which that is up in the air at the moment, then people will see that as like, late era Neil.
Yeah.
Not really
Post
only
Neil.
interesting if you're an enthusiast. Yeah, it's just a lot of the time authors go through, a late era where they're not as sharp as they were. And you know, sorry, that's just how it goes.
Yeah,
You could
and
have not you
sorry.
he unfortunately has screwed up his legacy quite a bit. But I don't know, maybe people forget all about it. Maybe his writing will last.
Maybe, but
We don't know. We won't get to choose,
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we
I don't
can,
know.
we
Like
can
you're like Hercules. Like everyone knows you and everyone loves you, and then you kill everybody, and then you have to make up for it with deeds. I
yeah, you have to
I don't
make
know
up
if
for it
he's
with deeds.
I don't know if he's got it in him to do the deed. Dude, the
No,
deed.
I don't.
That's all he does.
Well, I mean, I don't think that trying to destroy the credibility of the women who have accused him is at all on the path of doing the deed.
No, no, he's I can relate to the idea of like overblown allegations. People say that I was drunk. People say that like my ex-girlfriend
Right,
never talks to me anymore. They just say this stuff because it works. It fits into the Tetris blocks in their mind. It's juicy gossip.
I disowned you. They say
Yeah,
I
they say
disowned you.
that I'm jealous of you, and that is all complete fiction. And yeah,
It's
like
just like yeah, right.
people
So,
people
no,
may have made
like,
some of that shit up, but I don't even care because I can still see how much of a jerk douche he is.
Yeah. No, I exactly. There could be stuff that is like spurious that people said. I'm sure there is because people were just rolling with it for months.
Yeah, and there's
But
nothing he can do about that. So like if it's all or partially untrue, then people still think it's true. And yeah, I get
Well,
that.
yeah.
But like you haven't released anything good.
Well, yeah. I mean, if he thinks like,
Fuck.
his fans are unfair to expect an apology from him, I feel like that's not a big deal so much as like if he thinks it's unfair for this woman to expect an apology from him to the point where he's going to try and like discredit her publicly, like that, like I don't think anyone would disagree that he owes these women an apology. And he's doing the opposite of that. He's trying to make their lives worse.
Right. Yeah, he is. He wants to discredit them. He wants to get back together again like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
Come on,
he doesn't
dude.
care if
shattered.
it destroys their reputation to do that, to call them liars and try to prove that they're liars.
All right, I'm done with this fucking game. I'm about to get
Yeah,
game
this
over.
sucks.
What do we play next?
What
Got
you
all this
got?
crapus.
Super Nintendo.
Do some
All
Earthworm
this
Jim.
crapus. Sure. I'm gonna pop out and smoke for a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ow. My ass. The cow from Pizza Tower. Everyone loves that photo of a cow. It was on ads all throughout the 90s. Like ads for milk and all your base are belong to us cow. Like all this fucking shit with that one photo of the cow. I wonder if there's a photo of an animal more ubiquitous than that cow. These crows are like really, really reminding me of Battletoads. You know, I don't think this is a guy who's only seen Boss Baby thing. I think they really were influenced by that crow. But by those, you know, I think they were really influenced by Battletoads to make this game. Like, doesn't this look like it's supposed to be a Battletoads? God, I need Meredith to be here for this. The 90s were so, not awesome, not epic. So tubular. This game's too hard, but I don't know. Some people like that shit. I don't play it for the challenge. I just think it's cool looking.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's very nice. I've only had this in like a cocktail before, but it's actually. I can hear you guys.
Definitely, it's more sweet. Yeah. Cool. The bottle is still, yeah, that's what I made.
It's like the worst humiliation is just to be killed by a crow.
I'm back.
Hi. Yeah, that's what he was like.
Hi.
I'm back.
I'm back. And everyone was just roundly like, no.
No, you're
No.
not.
Absolutely not. No, you're
You're
not. Go
back.
away. You're not back. It's just like, okay, dude, like you're not even going to get like charged on human trafficking, okay? You should feel very lucky for that. You should
Right.
feel very fucking lucky for that, you know?
Right, he could keep his mouth shut for the rest of his life and still be a multi-millionaire. Don't you even
Yeah,
care?
because they're still making they're still making like movies and TV shows of his
Of
shit.
course. They don't give a shit. I mean, you know, his fans, like his huge fans aren't even gonna care. It's more like he's just like expecting more people to become a fan. He's like pissed off about his legacy being ruined.
Yeah, no, motherfucker, if you're really an artist, now is the time for you to just put your head down in your total fucking solitude and your thoughts and write that book.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
It's
Write
like
the book like the rest of us.
people are gonna have the same reaction when you release a book as if you release a statement like this. They're gonna be like, "Oh, what does he want?" It's like, you know, just accept it once. Then you don't have to be doing this over and over.
Yeah, and you know, if only like
He wants us to gives it back.
The thing is, like, if his book was even close to the level of quality of his books before he was canceled, quite a few serious critics would review it.
Yeah, I mean, I would admit it if it was good.
I mean, you know, I'm sure a lot of people would read it. They might, you know, they might be too soured on him and not be able to enjoy it. But
Yeah.
some people would probably give it a fair shake. And you know, he would get more of a reaction than your average author will ever get for any of their books.
But it's like he's humiliated. He's embarrassed by the cool reception. Like if it's just a few people saying it's good, as opposed to all of culture kissing his ass for decades.
Yeah. kissing his ass for
I'm,
decades.
I don't like canceling. I don't think that's, I don't think that's real entertainment. But like, it's still satisfying when you see that happen to someone that you just like. Everyone's kissing your ass for decades. It's fucking annoying. It's like finally people have a clearer head about you, saying that like, yeah, we don't want you because we're afraid of you now.
Yeah, yeah. Because it turns out that you're just like it turns out that you just like have no qualms about treating people like dog shit.
Even
Like,
your own kid.
How can you go back from that? Yeah, even your own kid, exactly.
That's
so,
like yeah, that's
cool.
so personal. I shouldn't even know that, but like now he expects me to just like forget about it.
Forget. Well, we found out about it because he was fucking penniless fans. You know, people who couldn't do anything about it. They couldn't like they couldn't consent to being financially dependent on this guy, you know. And you just can't you can't go back because the kind of people who look to Neil Gaiman are people who did experience vulnerability at some point in their life, and they are looking at that vulnerability through this lens of his work, you know. They're seeing powerless characters, and they're seeing brave characters overcoming things, and it means something to them. And if they feel that like the person who they were trusting with that vulnerability is not trustworthy, will take advantage. How do you go back to that, to the way you felt about that?
Yeah, it's like asking something impossible, right? Like be a Neil Gaiman fan like before.
Yeah. Before you knew that this guy really gets off on kind of like tricking people into like shocking people with how fast he has sex with them, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's what he loves. He loves that. He loves just like having the upper hand on somebody, knowing so much further in advance than them that he's going to fuck them. Like that's a really nasty power to abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't give a shit about Neil Gaiman myself, but I feel bad for all the people who felt that way about him, you know?
Yeah. It's like it's especially insidious that it's like you go after fans. It's like all this work that people loved you for is the reason why you're so shitty. It's like you're like John Kay, who those girls were like obsessed with him. He was their hero.
Yeah.
Like they thought this was their entry into the career they always wanted. They thought that like this was a person that they could trust to to tell them what they need to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. And he just loves that they're young. Like that's literally what he's excited about.
Yeah.
It's really fucking hard to come back from that trust that you had, like being betrayed.
Ow.
Yeah. Painful. This whole game is painful.
I was saying before, this crow reminds me of Battletoads. I feel like there must have been a lot of Battletoads on the brain while making this. It's like the Ninja Turtles to Battletoads to Earthworm Jim pipeline.
I think you're right. Right, where it's just like a knockoff of a knockoff of a knockoff,
and like trying to
just becomes a brand new thing.
It's like trying to get some of that 90s crust before it's all empty.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, you can do really fun animation on Super Nintendo, on Sega Genesis.
Right. They may have also been thinking about Dragon's Lair, which was first time you saw like real animations in a game, and now it's like you can actually play the animations.
Yes.
There's another thing you
Man.
can't bring back.
What do you? Yeah. How do you? All right. Let's evaluate Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Slayer, as far as I can tell, are classic games. And
Oh,
they are
that one?
infamous because they are completely unplayable.
Yeah.
But
They're
but
unplayable.
in the end, they're unplayable. Yeah, have you ever tried to play one?
Yes. Yeah,
They're
I played it.
unplayable.
I play it whenever I go to MagFest. It sucks. I suck at it.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. But these games are considered like no one will ever forget these games
Right.
because they did have the most animation in a game ever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was novel at the time. It's still kind of neat. Like, I don't know if games are designed like that anymore. I know there's action sequence, or what do you call them? QuickTime events in games. Like Resident Evil 4 had scenes like that where you're in a cutscene when suddenly a monster appears and a big on-screen button prompt shows you what button dodges out of the way. If you don't hit the button in time, you die in the cutscene. And that's fun because it's you never know when it's gonna happen. And it's also a lot fairer than Dragon Slayer, which is designed to eat your quarters. You still there, Mare? Like we lost bitch. This is also kind of fuckus unplayable garbage. Well, you know, some people like that. Yo, Mare, are you still there?
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I had to get back on the Wi-Fi. Like Verizon was like, "You've had enough." They were like earlier today. They were like, "Welcome to Canada. It's free to be in Canada for 2 gigs." And then they just messaged me, "I think that's enough."
I'm cutting you off. But mummy, I'm doing the Thingus show. Please. Please. But yeah, forget what we were saying. Just like
But before we move on, Gabby. Oh no, wait, no, not Gabby. Jay Frisbee in the chat says, "I've never trusted Neil Gaiman since his wife Amanda Palmer played at my college and creeped on me a bit."
Oh.
Would you like to tell us more?
She tried to put a coin in you.
She asked. Did she ask? Because
The
I hear
art
she's
of
quite the
asking.
Asking.
Yeah.
She loves to ask.
She
Neil
likes
also loves to
taking.
ask. Yeah. Yeah, Neil likes to not ask. That's his favorite.
Mm.
I would be very interested in hearing more.
Yeah.
Did she come up to you like, "Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Do you want to be like my best friend and in love with me for the rest of your life?"
Oh no. Please don't say that's exactly what she said.
No. Well, she did say something sort of similar to one of the women in those stories.
Yeah.
She said like she met somebody and then like they exchanged numbers and then she texted her when she got home and was like "I'm your new best friend." Okay. They don't want to make a real allegation. But she really wanted this person to play.
Oh my god.
Radio station.
Fucking internet.
I'm
gonna turn off Earthworm Jim. Or can you watch it on Twitch instead with like the quality down to 144p?
Maybe.
Gonna be It's gonna be impossible to talk to you like this. Thanks, Verizon.
Let's do something else.
Yeah,
You're
let's read.
far.
Let's read Coraline to your son, so he grows up as a Neil Gaiman fan.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I made a mistake.
All these games are too hard, man.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I mean,
also
like,
David Wise.
I don't give a shit about Amanda Palmer like hitting on people and being horny. Like I don't care about that at all.
Uh-huh.
I just think that she recruited women for her husband to fuck and
Well, yeah, it's like creepy in
victimize them.
retrospect, especially.
Yeah, yeah.
There's,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, maybe it was inappropriate at the time, but now it's like, sheesh, she dodged a bullet.
Exactly. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, you know, before you thought it was just like, oh, maybe I, you know, if circumstances
I
in my
will.
life were different, I might have fucked a crazy woman. But like, that's not nearly as bad as what happened to those women she met.
Yeah.
So who knows? That could have been you.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, like if the allegations were truly overblown, then like, you know, these guys all say the same thing, that like you could just make any allegation, but it's like it's only you guys saying that.
Right. It's not just any allegation. It's a very specific allegation that is like easily corroborated.
Yeah, but like it's too easy to cast
Right?
doubt on shit when you have 1 billion followers who all listen to you.
Yeah, and you can just say, like, this is the first time I'm hearing of any of this. I got her consent. She was enthusiastic.
What do we play next?
I don't know. Wait, how late are we going tonight? Let's see. We started at
Like
9?
8?
8?
Oh,
Okay,
9
so
for
we're
you.
almost done. Yeah. I think we're almost done, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Wait, 8. Yeah, it's almost 10. So yeah, let's do one more thing for like 10 more minutes.
All right, I might not watch it. You'll have to tell me what you're playing.
Oh, okay.
You can play something as a way of making fun of me, and I won't know.
All
I
right.
think just you'll get better audio from me if I'm not playing the video at all.
Yeah. Let me play something that Meredith definitely doesn't want to watch, or I'll play something that you know well enough. You'll play something that you know well enough that you just know what I'm doing. Yeah, let's do Buster Bust Loose.
Yeah, good.
This is you know, it's sort of in the theme. It's good animation.
Yeah, good animation. Yeah, I mean, like we you know, we just watched like a year of Diddy being accused of things he obviously did and denied right up until the second there was a video specifically of him doing those things.
A video of him running down the hallway to try and catch someone trying to get away from him.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't even make this up.
No. Just
how
I
can
didn't do
anyone
any of
pretend that
Everything she said
happened?
was false. Yeah. How can anyone? Yeah. Just like he just denied it up until the second that video was produced.
And then he was so sorry and nice now. Like,
Yeah,
please
so
don't
sorry.
put me in prison and take all my fucking money. Please don't take my giant collection of lubricant.
They took his lube.
They took his lube. Yeah. Definitely didn't play this as much as Meredith, so not as good.
Yeah, I played the shit out of that game. I'll play it next week on the console.
Nice.
I feel like I play it every couple of months.
But like this is what I was talking about. It's like there's a cute little guy you could be. I think that's a big draw. It's like you know, when you think of like girl games, it's like, oh, I get to be Link. He's cute.
Yeah, exactly. You get to be a little cutie pie. You get to be Kirby.
Yeah, a little Viv. It's like I don't really give a shit about Earthworm Jim. He's like, ow. It's like, yeah, whatever.
It's true. It's true. He's dirt. Like, you know, like he's 15 seconds away from death no matter what you do. Right?
Yeah, he's just eating dirt, like in his catchphrase.
Yeah, he'll just die no matter what. So like, you don't care about him. You're not invested in his survival or anything. But like,
same thing with Dirk from Dragon's Lair.
Yeah.
You want him to die because it's funny.
Yeah, he's killable. But yeah, like when you're like the little professor from Gyromite, you want him to live.
Yes, I need him to live.
Yeah,
he's
I think that's
cute.
why I want to make a. That's why I want to make a Gyromite clone. It's the ultimate like, oh look, I'm cute. Oh no, and like there are things coming to get you.
Well, yeah, I mean,
save the little cutie.
Everyone copies the like Miyamoto formulas. It's like you're a little Mario, a little dude. And it's like that's like the best thing you can be. It's just like a cute little thing that, like, you know, sometimes he's like, oh no. It's like it has so much character.
Yeah, he's cute. He's little. Oh no, you got hurt. Now you're even cuter. Now you look a little mad. You look like a little beetle. You're just like a little bug version of you.
It does. Small Mario looks mad because he's small.
Yes,
he's like Joe Pesci.
like it.
Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm cute?
Yeah, it's so cute when he's little.
You know, imagine playing a game where you're Hampton. It's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, like the scene with Hampton, you just want it to be over. You just speed through it and you let him fall off a cliff because you don't want to fucking play.
He's optional, so you're allowed to kill him without losing any lives.
Yeah.
You may lose extra lives, but like, holy shit, I can't fucking bear to do that any longer.
Yeah, no, I think you're onto something here. I think this is really important. Like, you'll play Final Fantasy VI for like 30 hours because you want to see what those little cutie pies get up to.
Yeah, I want to make sure they're okay. It's like, you know, you think of any game that you didn't finish, it's like maybe the character's the problem. It's like the character doesn't seem like a huge deal. You know, maybe most games ever made is just like a stupid little spaceship. But like, I don't know, asteroids maybe not, but Space Invaders, hell yeah, you care about that. You want to save the world. Asteroids aren't doing anything. And Asteroids is an awesome game, but like, it's not like it's from an era before games really knew what they were doing with like the plot. Like, you would probably scoff at the idea and say games don't even need a story. And you know, maybe I even agree a little.
But yeah, you're right. Asteroids is just like, okay, well, you're kind of in the asteroids territory. Like, why don't you get out of space and stop getting hit by asteroids?
Yeah, you're
Whereas,
in
like,
the
Space
asteroid
Invaders,
belt. You gotta leave.
Yeah, Space Invaders, you're not fighting for your life. Like, you're fighting for them to not land on the ground, which feels terrible.
Yeah, it's scary. There's a real feeling of dread building by them creeping up on you like that. You do
Yes.
start, it is a problem when you're playing a game and you stop believing in it. Like, man, I don't want to kill these enemies. You should want to kill
Yeah.
them. They're
Yes,
your
you should want to
enemy.
kill them. They're your enemy. I love that. Yeah, like where you're just like, I think I like the enemy better than the protagonist.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a problem where I want Lara Croft to like walk into her own fireplace and die.
But like, even Buster Bunny isn't a good character at all. It's just the Konami
No.
version of him that's good.
Yeah, exactly. He's cute in this game. He's got moves and he's happy and it's just like it feels right.
It's like he's like the Horton egg. That's something I've been thinking about a lot. Where like, nowadays we have games that are like super derivative on purpose. It's like Horton with the egg. He didn't lay it, but it's still his. And
Yes.
they were kind of like that with Tiny Toons. Whenever
They
Japan
adopted
worked
it.
on it, yeah, they gave it
Yeah.
a home. They fed it.
Yeah.
They
They're like, we're the ones who should be doing this. We're the ones who should be making kawaii Looney Tunes.
they had their own idea of it, and it kind of looks the same. But then like you get down to the details, and then you compare it to the like Canadian or American animated episodes. It's like, holy shit, is different. They really gave a shit with these like Japanese productions that they probably got paid nothing for.
Like the fucking absolutely amazing masterpieces made at Termite Terrace in the 1930s and 40s, and then like some shitty Canadian studio in the 1980s and 90s interpreting that. Just-
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
but
a
yeah,
downgrade.
yeah, but yeah, you're right. Every time the Japanese studios got their hands on it, it was really good.
It's like a dollar that has a face, like a shitty face drawn on it, and you still take it at face value. It says
Yeah.
$1. It's scribbled $1 on it. And you accept that like its face value is the value it really has.
Yes, you accept it.
But we know better. Which is a quote from Rango. Well,
I need
because
to
like
watch Rango.
it takes I just beat Dizzy Devil, by the way. It takes a lot of work
Nice.
to actually make these things, but like to the companies, just like any bullshit works. I think
Yeah,
the
right.
Konami people had some pride, and they wanted a game that was good if it was going to be attached to their name.
Well, I think I know what you mean, and I've been thinking about this all day because I traveled all day today. So like we went to the airport, we went to Newark, which we usually don't, but to get like a direct flight, we had to go there. And
Yeah.
Newark has this like the airport gate has like half a dozen different sit down restaurants in it. So, we saw that there were a few. So, Oscar's like, are we going to sit down and have breakfast? And we're like, yeah, soon. But we just want to look at all the restaurants and see all the different menus. So we like walked around looking at the restaurants, and like each one had an almost identical menu. Like they had slightly adjusted like the prices and like some of the offerings, but it was almost all like completely identical. And then at some point we were like, Oscar's so impatient, and we're like, I think all these restaurants are like the fucking same. And we sat down and we ordered on our phones, and like the person who brought the food brought it in one of those carts that they serve airline food in, and just like dispensed it to us, and it was already paid for. So it wasn't really a restaurant at all. It was a simulation of a restaurant. And I was just thinking about how many companies basically treat us like we're in a zoo. And like if they give us an experience just believable enough, we don't even like notice our fucking enclosure. Like that is literally how they're treating people.
Yeah, you're like a pet It's really insulting. I've been thinking a lot about how, like, you know, last time I was talking about how you pay for a cartridge once, that's just yours forever. It's like,
Yeah.
that was a good deal and it was a good product. I feel like a bad deal and a bad product also go hand in hand.
Yeah. Yeah. A bad deal and a bad product.
But like
Jesus.
we
Well,
tell
yeah,
ourselves that it's not like that. We tell ourselves that it's a good product that you have to take a bad deal to get. But I'm stopping believing in that.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think it's time to be done with that. I think what we're realizing lately is like the bad deal with the bad product, it's not a deal worth taking. Like they have finally made it too bad of a deal. And
Yeah.
you know, like I mean,
Want some
man, they're still
dog food? Popo? Poppers? Doggos?
I mean, it is like literally the one thing that they're able to do to me is air travel, because what the fuck am I going to do? Like, not fly to the places I need to go to?
Because what the
Like,
fuck are you going to do?
yes,
We're here for
they air-
you because you have no choice. Oh, Buster's in a
Yeah.
garbage dump. That's where he
Oh,
belongs.
yeah.
But like, I don't know, like they also like kind of treated Buster and Babs like shit in the movie. I feel like they actually were pretty good characters there, because you got to disrespect these losers a little bit.
Yeah, no, they deserve it. They deserve to be disrespected. They shouldn't be stars. They're striving losers.
Yeah, they're
Um,
on a race to the bottom.
but yeah, I think more and more people are recognizing that they are getting a bad deal, and it's a bad deal to take it.
Yeah.
There is no longer an incentive to take it. You have to sacrifice something at some point. At some point you have to sacrifice the time it'll take you to like get it somewhere else, or do something somewhere else instead of taking their deal. you're
Yeah.
going to have to you're going to have to be inconvenienced, because a lot of the time that's all it is anyway, right? You're sacrificing convenience for these terrible deals with these terrible
Yeah.
companies.
Yeah, it's convenient, or you know, you have no choice because they're a monopoly.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you can give things up too. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to be treated like cattle in every aspect of your life. Like,
No.
I don't know.
No, and we're really fucking mad about it. It's like, you know, we talked about Flash costing $200 once, as opposed to you pay it every year and it disappears if you ever stop paying. It's like, go
Yeah.
with the good deal. Buy the fucking cartridge already. It doesn't matter if the cartridge costs $100. It's still a better deal than paying $20 a month just to play a game that's 30 years old on your Switch.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
and
it's
just, you know
$20
what?
a year, but who cares? It still sucks.
And when it comes to like supporting that old software, be Wally. Go around this desolate wasteland and find a new old computer to play it.
Yeah, be Wally. Be as obsolete as you can.
But you still work because you're made from parts that can still be like hacked together.
Yeah. Yeah, he repairs himself.
Um
Sorry,
what
is
happened?
the part on the train where you have to dash? No!
Oh yeah, that's fucking hard.
Hard.
Did we talk about Iger? I don't think we're going to talk about Bob Iger's successor. I don't think that's
Oh.
coming
It
up.
doesn't
I don't know
matter.
anything about it. Yeah,
It
it's just
just
Disney,
doesn't
like,
matter. Disney can't make
Yeah.
anything good, no matter how many Igers they have. I mean, that's whatever. Maybe it means something, but I'm not counting on it.
No, I mean the farther they get away from Walt Disney, the farther they get from like anything that I'm actually interested in about Disney. They are an intellectual property capture that then designs a high-end theme park and resort experiences around the ideas that they have captured the rights to. And in this way, they continue to capture my time and my child's time and money for, you know, however many fucking years this is going to go on before
And
they
they're happy that way. They don't want to go against what Iger taught them. They're ready to get Iger 2.0.
Yeah. They're a cruise ship company. They're not a
Right.
they're not a movie making studio. So like this shit is just like, you know, the way Marvel is still making superhero comics. That's not for like the comic book money. Like
It's like how
holding
Nintendo
on
still
to-
makes games technically, but their focus is theme parks and movies.
Exactly. These are things where they're actually making the big bucks. The high end
The brand
experiences.
shit, the captured
Yeah.
audience members. Caught.
Oh, you say the successor is the guy who ran the theme park division? Well, there you go. That's perfect. It sounds like they made the right choice because they've been having a lot of success with that. And it's the one thing that I have not actually been able to detach myself from.
Right. Well, you know, that's still the best company for the theme park, right? Is Disney. They invented that kind of theme park.
By far the best.
So
And,
yeah, I mean, that's just that's a fair deal, right? As evil as they are in general, that's still a fair deal because you're not going to get this anywhere else.
to go to Disney World, yeah, I mean, I've taken that deal a few times. It's still a fair deal. It's very
You don't feel ripped
expensive.
off. Well,
I-
yeah, it
I-
is expensive.
I mean,
They're getting more expensive, I hear.
I would not like when I go there, I don't really buy like the souvenirs and shit. Like you go there and they will try to sell you a million things on top of like the park itself.
Yeah.
And I for the most part, you know, like I'll like bring my own fucking food if I can. I mean, it's so expensive in there. Everything is so expensive.
Yeah.
You know, but they've got you, you know. They're going to take care of your basic needs all week long. Like
Yeah.
they've got you, you know. Your kid wants to meet the characters. They've got you all weekend long. And like the latest, you know, I went there with Oscar and his best friend and his parents, and we went to like the fucking Star Wars world at Disney World, and it was just like it was so impressive because it was all so tactile, you know. It was like you walked into the world of Star Wars. You walked into fucking Naboo or whatever the fuck, like the marketplace, right?
Yeah.
You just like walk through that and it's beautiful. It's so impressive. And there's even like the bar. You can like go and like, like you can just walk in, and it's really very impressive.
And that's something that you have to go there for. You can't watch a video of that because it's not the same. You can't play a video game where you do that. This is what you need to go to Disney World for. And as much time has passed, as much media and technology has improved, you still need that. There's no replacement or alternative.
No. Well, it's just like, you know, vacation time is at such a premium for Americans, and they take a vacation and they want to know exactly how that vacation is going to go. And if you go to Disney World, you pretty much know what the experience is going to be, and it's going to be one of a kind. You're not going to be able to get it anywhere else, not even close. Like there's no other theme park that's any good. Like when you go to Six Flags, there's just like chain link fences and shit all over the place where you can see behind the rides. Like, Disney doesn't let you see the seams of their park. Like,
Right.
You don't see a teenager smoking behind a chain link fence at Disney World, ever.
But you might see someone with their head cut off.
Right. Well, for a second, but you didn't see that.
Yeah,
And that person didn't get their
they
head
got
cut
better.
off.
You forgot. Disney is really sorry. They apologized for that already. Nah, just kidding. They
Okay,
didn't.
that's
They
good.
didn't acknowledge it. I think it's so funny. It's actually really tragic and horrible. But I think it's so fucking funny that like a dozen people or something have killed themselves at Disney World by hurling themselves off of something called the Mickey and Friends parking structure.
Wait, is that a Disney World or Disneyland?
Oh, I have no idea. I just know that Disney, one of their parks, has had quite a few deaths. Like 50
Mickey
people
and
have died over the years.
They've
And
all died on this one thing.
Many-
Mickey and Friends Park.
no, some people drowned in the river. Other people got their head
Yeah.
cut off by the ride. And then there was the Mickey and Friends thing where people, for some reason, keep killing themselves on.
It's like an easily accessible bridge to jump off of or something.
Yeah, it's like a parking garage. It doesn't even look like Disney themed at all. It's just like so funny that it's called that.
Because that's like the name of the patent for the plans for that structure, right?
Yeah.
That's the official, like the way it was written up. God. Oh my God, the Mickey
Yeah.
and Friends parking structure.
Disney will do a lot to prevent you from seeing anything go wrong there. Except there is a video, a rare video of a dude dressed as Pluto chasing a kid around the park, and some mom like trips him onto the ground.
Wait, is this just total carnage at Disney World?
Yeah, there's a video of it. It's real.
You don't usually see carnage at Disney World.
No, they must have gotten rid of that Pluto before anyone could even blink.
Yeah.
But yeah, they cover the seams. Like I saw there's like a new Muppets show, and you know they had Kermit on Jimmy Kimmel, and like you know how when Jim Henson would do interviews, he would just sit there holding Kermit. You know, he's just
Yes.
Jim Henson. But here they have Kermit inside the guy's inside the
In the
fucking
couch.
couch now.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That's not Jim Henson. That's Disney. Disney does that shit. That's like Alf
Yeah.
would do that. Alf was like, oh,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to see the puppet go back into its case. I need everyone to leave the room so I don't blow the illusion. It's like, we already know he's a fucking piece of felt. We already knew that.
Yeah. It doesn't matter because if you puppet it well, then it'll look alive.
Yeah. Yeah, and it works on everyone, not just kids. And kids are smart. They know it's fake.
They know it's fake. They don't care because they want to talk to it.
Yeah, I showed your son how the sausage is made. Literally, I showed him my sausage
VR.
dog, and like he saw the dog mess up a bunch of times. He thought it was funny. He did it on purpose to amuse himself, and you know it doesn't ruin the character.
No, and now he doesn't take for granted what it takes to like make the character look alive.
Yeah, it's not easy, but like as much as you just saw it fuck up, you can get it back to life, and then people just forget that it was fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I'm not expecting much. It's Seth Rogen. What the fuck is he doing the Muppets for? Is he the only person with $1 million who gave a shit enough about the Muppets?
Why don't they give it to Tina Fey?
She's probably
Right?
moved on from TV at this point.
She doesn't want to do the Muppet Show anymore. She already did 30 Rock, and
Well,
she
it's
doesn't
like-
wanna do.
It's like Seth Rogen's a movie star. He's probably got millions of dollars. So he's like the executive producer. I think like you had to want to put up a lot of your own money to get this made. And he did it and put his own name on it.
Right. It's like something Seth MacFarlane would have done like 10 years ago, you know?
Yes! They
You know?
promised that he was going to bring back the Flintstones. And I'm glad they went back on it. But like there was that looming over us. Seth
Well, yeah, but didn't Seth
Flintstones.
MacFarlane want to make? Well, didn't Seth MacFarlane really want to make Nova? Like he executive produced no new episodes of Nova. with his
Come
name
on.
it.
I forgot
That
about
suck?
that. That sucks.
That's
I
stupid.
fucking
Yeah.
love science. Maybe that's why I made that joke.
Mm.
Fucking
Yeah.
love
Thinking
science. Science is cool. Gets me chicks. Nerdy chicks are hot. Oh, that's Seth Green. I feel like I was asking the other day, like, who's the most annoying Seth in the world? And it's a little bit shocking to think that maybe Seth MacFarlane is more annoying than Seth Green, because all he does is that terrible voice, while Seth MacFarlane makes terrible show after show.
Yeah, terrible show after show. I think Seth MacFarlane is more annoying than Seth Green. And
Sorry,
Seth Green was
Seth.
also Seth Green is not just
Don't-
Chris. Is he still Chris?
Yeah,
Really?
I
Oh my God,
I don't
really?
think he's going anywhere. He's not
Well,
doing
like,
anything. Well, he's doing like
Seth Green.
yeah.
Seth Green is like he's like Dr. Evil's son,
Yes.
know? And he's in this movie Can't Hardly Wait that I still really like.
Uh-huh.
Do
He
you
was in
remember that
It.
movie?
I thought he was pretty good in
Oh,
It.
was he?
Yeah,
Like
I
the
think
new It movie?
no, like the original when he was like
The original?
like 15 years old.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
forgot.
think. Unless I'm thinking of some other annoying comedian. But no, I think that was Seth Green. You know.
Yeah. I think we should wrap
Seth-
things up soon, but I want to just mention one more thing.
Yeah.
All right. So this isn't totally true, but it's a little bit true that John Williams composed like the Gilligan's Island theme song.
What do you mean by a little bit true?
Well, like Mike told it to me and my jaw hit the floor, and then he clarified that like John Williams did the original Gilligan's Island theme song, and then there was another Gilligan's Island theme song that everybody knows.
Okay. But it's like based
So-
off of it a little.
I don't know. I haven't listened to John Williams's version of it, but I just thought that was so fucking great because I was like asking Mike like what was the trajectory of John Williams, and he said, you know, he had been working for a really, really long time before he struck it big, and like Jaws was his big breakthrough album before score before Star Wars.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, he was just like a working musician before that. He did like the theme song for Gilligan's Island. I was like,
But not the one you know.
not the one you know, unfortunately, but it's still true that like John Williams was getting his start doing the theme song for Gilligan's Island.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, we don't really think about that. You know, I was doing shit for like 8 years before I had a massive hit that everyone knows me for. I went through phases where I was the Iron Bad guy, then I was the Blonic guy, and now I'm the Dog of Wisdom guy. And it's been 10 years, I'm still the Dog of Wisdom guy.
Still the
When is
Dog
my
of Wisdom
next
guy.
big break?
That's a good question. What's
Because
the
like
next
every
thing?
break seemed to get bigger, but you know, now when I make something new, it's just smaller.
Well, that's just on YouTube. Maybe your next big thing is not on YouTube.
Maybe I can make movies. Maybe I'm interested in there being good movies to actually get your ass out to go to the theater for. And maybe since I'm not seeing too many, I need to make one.
Yeah, I think that might be the answer. Well, we'll go with our mother to Avatar 2 or Avatar
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
And then we'll start thinking about the possibilities of movies.
Yeah.
It
How
works like a
old was
charm.
he when he made Jaws? How old was John Williams?
He was probably already like 40.
Oh
Well,
man.
let's see. Right now he's like 90 years old, right?
Oh wow.
He's really old. So 50 years ago would have been 1975.
Oh my god.
So yeah, he was already like working in the industry for a while.
Yeah, I mean, people don't really think about that kind of thing. They think you're just born famous, like Rob Schneider was just born divorced.
Divorced.
Every time you see him in that photo with his hat, it gets smaller. This is like he was you know, for a lot of celebrities, they seem like they were just born famous for me, because like you can't even imagine a world without them. You know, when you know, Seth Green is just like, "Ugh, I'm just a guy who occupies space now," but like before he was like on Freaks and Geeks, he was on you know, we all knew about him because of 30-Year-Old Virgin. That shit's been going on for like 15, 20 years now. He's just coasting off of the success of 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah. Well, right. Yeah, no, he's in Freaks and Geeks, Seth Rogen, and he's just like, I'm gonna go do some mushrooms out back.
This is the guy
like,
doing mushrooms at Six Flags.
Yeah, he's like 18 in that show, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
he's like kind of a teenager playing a high schooler.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was good.
Yeah, it was good, but like it's been so long that like we just like don't even know why he's here. It's like he's doing the Muppets now. He never did puppets once in his life. He probably would have made fun of you in high school if you had like a ventriloquist dummy as your talent.
Well, I think like Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I could do this. Blows smoke rings. Blows a smoke ring in the shape of his face.
All right, I want to hear what you think of this.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you think of this. Okay. Theory. Seth Rogen has been coasting on everyone's impression of Judd Apatow's movies. Like when you watch a Judd Apatow movie, you know you're gonna get like a little bit of that emotional realism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And I think you're gonna be like, oh man, this show's about teenagers, but it's like about like real stuff, you know? Or like, you know, this show is about like being young, but like there's an honesty to it. There's that Apatow honesty to it, you know? And I think when you hear a new Seth Rogen thing is coming out, I think people think a little bit that he does that.
Oh. Like, you know, he's bringing back the Muppets, and finally somebody with fucking soul, with fucking balls, who's gonna say all the right things. Oh no, because you know when I just think of like brand X product when I think of him. It's just like something that is like is valuable because we've all heard of him. He was in a million fucking movies, but like. You might be onto something that like we actually associate him with a high quality that is not even his.
That's not even his. He was just in a lot of Apatow shit.
Well,
which,
that's
like, you know,
that is what it is, because like he's coasting on being friends with celebrities. You know, he was friends with that one guy he's not friends with anymore because he's nice now, and his friend sucks. He's canceled. I don't even remember who.
Oh, you mean James Franco?
James Franco. Yeah, he doesn't associate him, even though they were in like 100 things together.
Yeah.
He's
You're right.
nice
they were.
now. So like
they
people
were in the interview together.
Yeah, so people are thinking about other careers when they see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, what did I like? James Franco's been laying low for a few years now.
Right.
You're right. I didn't even remember that Seth Rogen was like his buddy.
Yeah, he kind of wants to bury that. He just wants you to think about him and his stupid catchphrase. He's turning into Snoop Dogg. It's like we're eventually going to hate him even more.
Yeah, he's just a brand of weed.
A brand of weed. Is it like Republican or Democrat weed? Who cares? It's weed.
Right. Snoop is like...
I'm sorry for being white and selling weed.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, no, he distanced himself from his creepy pal James Franco, who's texting college girls.
Right.
That was why Franco.
I would never do that, but I would stick my hand up your favorite cartoon from when you were a kid and say it's me, Seth Rogen the Frog.
Yeah, he stuck his hand up the Ninja Turtles' asses too.
No.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. There's always guys who are just like, oh, I'm so honored to be part of this project. I was such a big fan. It's like the fucking voice. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention something about that voice. That's kind of an impression of John Candy that like, this is a good character. But it's also supposed to be Artosis casts, something I watch every day when I eat dinner. It's just a guy commentating StarCraft matches, and he's like, hey guys, I'm really excited about this match. It's gonna be really good. I really like watching him, but like I just think it's funny that he kind of sounds like that. It's really
You've
good
kind of combined those two voices. Yeah, like John Candy being like, we had a few big hits in the 70s.
Polka, polka, polka? No? Polka, polka, polka.
Try it. Try it.
Well, it's like the voice of someone trying desperately and failing to get you to understand why they care. Like, I love StarCraft 1, but it's like, it's so funny still to hear someone talk about it passionately because no one cares. And I know there's like 100,000 people watching this, but like, it still feels like no one cares. It's like, I personally like StarCraft 1 still. I know a lot of people play StarCraft 2, but not me. And it's like, yeah, I'm like that, and I'm not judging. I just think it's funny that it's like he holds on to this, and I hold on to it. And it's like, fuck StarCraft 2. There is no StarCraft 2. It's like, there is no StarCraft 2 that I bought a fucking card to play StarCraft 2 and then never bought it. I saw it at the thrift store for $10. He's right. He's right to be into StarCraft 1 or Polka or his stupid character that no one remembers. He's just right.
Yeah. He's just right to be into it. Well, yeah, but you can't let that turn you into Hitler and kill yourself.
Well, that's the problem, is that you expect people to care. It's much better if you just like don't.
No. Like, he's gonna keep on being the king of Sheboygan Polka.
Yes, because he still hasn't really accepted that it's not a big deal to everyone but him. You know, he still thinks that he's the king. I'm still the king? No?
Yeah, no, I mean, he has no regrets about his life at all. I don't know if I want to end the show on this note, but like I'm very sad about Catherine O'Hara dying this week.
Yeah.
It was like mom, like, you know, she's like a movie mom. She's my movie mom.
Yeah, and, I mean that's a mom you might want to have, especially with that house.
Well, yeah, the house ain't bad, but like Catherine O'Hara at the end of that movie, she enters the home on Christmas morning and her cheeks are all flushed. She's wearing her camel skin coat and she's just looking all around the house for Kevin. Her eyes are so beautiful. Like she's just like she loves and longs for her son so much.
She did everything to show him that she cares about him. She didn't blow the polka pipe, but she did everything else.
Yes, and she comes with all that love for him and she sees him and she gets down on her knees. She like crouches down to be closer to him. It's like, Merry Christmas, Kevin.
Oh.
And Kevin doesn't immediately react and there's so much sadness in her eyes when she sees he's not forgiving her.
Oh.
She says, "Oh, Kevin, I'm so sorry." And like right after she says that, he smiles and runs to her.
Oh.
And the way they hug is so beautiful. She puts her chin in his neck and kisses him, and she's just like, she just looks so much like she's really his mom.
Yeah. And then they cut and Kevin just takes a drag of a cigarette.
Yeah. Oh my God, thank God. I can't stand being in this room anymore. defecating on this set. It was so beautiful, and I'm so sad that she died. It was
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
really
that's
sad
too
to hear
bad.
about that.
John Candy
Yeah,
has been
absolutely.
dead since before I knew who that was.
I know, and the two of them were what is it? SCTV. They were on SCTV together,
Ah.
and so they had a history of improvising together,
Oh,
and
cool.
yeah,
I didn't know
and
that.
yeah, they're both Canadian,
Uh-huh.
and Catherine O'Hara started out as a waitress at the comedy club, and she like she kind of studied them for a while. At least that's
Yeah.
how the mythology goes, and it took her more than one audition before they accepted her. But by that time, she had learned how to do it, and so they had this history of improvising together, and then that scene in Home Alone, which comes right before the scene I just described, which is like my second favorite scene in the whole movie. Before that scene is my favorite, where they're sitting in the car, and she's like, I'm a bad mother. I'm just a bad mother," and he's like, uh, no, don't do that to yourself. Like half of these guys, they don't even know their kids. You're a great mom. You really care about your kid. Well, have you ever left your kid alone? Home alone? No. But I did leave him at a funeral home one time. Yeah, we were really broken up. We were all in shock, and we just weren't thinking. And we left the little tyke in the morgue there with the body all day,
All
all day.
day.
These kids bounce back.
It's a resilient. They
four,
bounce
6 weeks.
back. Start
6 weeks
talking
and
again.
start talking again. Kids are resilient. And then Catherine O'Hara goes, "Can we talk about something else?" And he's like, "Oh, well, you brought it up." and the scene is 100% improvised.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so
it's so
fucking good. He just came up with that all day.
Yeah.
I mean,
all day.
does it even make sense? How can he be with the corpse after the funeral? Did they bury him?
I guess like they went to. I don't remember exactly the context of this. I don't know why he would end up with the corpse. But it's just like, yeah, he just like made that shit up on the spot, and she like rolled with it perfectly, and they just like performed that entire scene one time and got it right.
That's awesome. And that's
Yeah.
that's like so funny, but it's also like pretty good storytelling. Like it makes her feel better about what she did. It's like
Yes.
she did all she did was
Yes.
leave him home alone.
Yes, she didn't leave him in the fucking morgue.
Well, yeah, like they left him all day, and I think she
All
couldn't
day.
get back immediately, but I think she realized a little sooner than he did.
Yeah, right. We came to our senses and
Yeah.
found that out. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so funny. So funny.
Oh my god. Did you want to talk about one more thing to cleanse the palate?
I mean, I feel like that ended up being really funny, even though I thought it was going to be sad. So
Well,
I
yeah.
think that's actually, unless you've got one, I think that's a pretty good place to end things.
Yeah, that's probably Thingus.
Yeah, that's Thingus. Good Thingus.
Do I have everything written down? Canada Dry. That's a real American soda, Jack. All right, that's my one joke. Bye, everybody.
All
Have a good
right.
Thingus.
Bye. Good Thingus.